Hey there, friends. And of course, there was a break in the weather, and now it decided to start raining again. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Graham, and this is my garden channel. It's been a minute, y'all, since I've done a video on this channel, and well, you haven't missed anything. Let me turn the camera around and I'll give you a walkthrough of what it looks like. Right now is, what is this, June 9th. Oof, and it's still raining. Okay, so some things have changed, but not much. Weeds freaking everywhere. You see here, there's a big pile of firewood. It's all come from over there. Oh yeah, look. The tree is gone. I cut the tree out. And now it's suckering everywhere because I haven't had time to dig it down to the ground and cut it flush to the ground. But that apple tree is gone. This apple tree over here is also gone. Well, cut down, but it's, like I said, it's suckering. I know, it's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have to deal with it. It's fine, I will. But we're over here in what was going to be the secret garden. There's a pile of wood here. I'm trying to get it all away from, oops, I can't put my hand in front of the camera. Get it all away from the fence line there. So, the big bush in the middle, or in the corner there, it's got to go. It's gonna be torn out. And then all of this has to be weed whacked, cleaned down. This is all gotta go. It's all gotta get cleaned out. This pear tree here, haven't taken it out yet, but it'll go. Took that pear tree over there out. Lots of weeds. So the plan, oh, here's more pallets, cut up pallets. I'm gonna burn all this and get rid of it. Here's the plan. We're gonna just clean up everything. There's 2 compost piles. Excuse me. That's gonna go into the chicken run. I'm gonna clear out all of this, and we're gonna set it up so I can just take the lawnmower to it and mow it all down, make it all grass, just because pulling the weeds and staying on top of it is just a pain in the rear. Looks to me like the raspberries are going crazy. They gotta be trimmed back. These are onions, and they're putting on their scapes. I'm gonna harvest the seeds out of those guys. Those are Walla Walla onion that I grouped together to grow last year. And then over here, the what is that? Grape. The grape is going crazy. It needs to be tied in and continue to be trained up the trellis. A few more tires. These are gonna actually just go in the back of the truck and be thrown in the dump, or taken to the dump, and recycled at the dump, because I don't need any more. So those are gonna go away. All the bricks that you see that are all over the property, I've got a guy coming. He's gonna come and get those. Strawberry is nice and big, so is its weeds. These are all a Walla Walla. All the onions that are like this size in the garden, they're all Walla Wallas. They were from Sets. Haven't been out here in about a week, so everything's kind of going crazy. Yep, that's what I did, especially with all the rain. The rain is just exploding the weeds. Those tall things there, those are leeks, and they're going to flower as well. I was hoping they would go opposite of the onions, but they're not, so we're gonna get some weird thing probably. I'm gonna harvest those seeds as well. And these are also leeks, lots of leeks. Row number 1, this is blueberries. I just put in these 2 closest to the bottom of the screen here. I just put those 2 in this year. The other 3 are from 2 years ago. Looks like I got some nasturtiums growing at the base of one of them. Seeds from last year, self-sowing. These potatoes here, these are all a black potato. First time growing them. They were given to me by a good friend of mine. Well, a friend of mine. Probably will never see him again. Like I said, I don't work for FedEx anymore, so he was a friend of mine en route, and unfortunately he is at the end of his life. He's suffering from colon rectal cancer, and so he gave me those last fall, and those are in the garden, so I'm going to keep growing those, I think. And then all the leeks. Lots of extra tires on the ground. No, I have not done any weeding in the last week. This is all from a week ago, or from a week. A week ago, all these weeds were gone. There wasn't any weeds in here. I spent almost an entire day pulling weeds. And I mean, it's just crazy. I do have more wood chips coming this next week, so this is all going to get weeded again and then wood chipped. All those fence pallet boards there, those are all going to get moved and utilized over here, hopefully this weekend, because I got those wood chips coming and I want to get wood chips in here. New tires, a couple of more rows of leeks and stuff. And then these are garlic, and they're doing great. They got scapes on them already, so they're doing good. So I'm gonna let them grow a little bit. Probably first or second week in July, I'll pull all those. Maybe end of July. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just keep an eye on them. And then these two tires have more potatoes in them. And then I'm growing this amazing thing called weeds. This is all weeds. You can't see the tires really. There are tires here. Yeah, this is crazy. A couple more hours, I'll get on it. But this is the rows. This is what we got. These are all going to be rows of tires and more tires. I did get the drip irrigation in finally for the asparagus, and so that's nice. Haven't turned the system on in about a week and a half just because it's raining so much. But let's try to scoot past all these crazy weeds. In the corner here, there was a rose bush. It's still there. I kind of chopped it to the ground with the plans of moving it, and then didn't move it. And then there's a couple of other weed plants in there that have to be ripped out. So I will probably cut it all back down to the ground again, even though it's currently in the middle of growth, and move it. Meanwhile, rip all those weeds out. And if you see over on the other side of the neighbor's property, all that stuff growing up there, those are all weeds. It's this crazy thorn bush thing. They've all got to be ripped out, and they're coming onto this side of the fence. So that's what the problem is. And the neighbor doesn't live over there. It's an empty house. So this here is a great weed. We grow it everywhere around the area. Tomatoes. I've planted tomatoes in all of the tall pots, but I haven't planted anything in the lower ones. But I have peppers to go into the lower ones. Look at these weeds. The weeds are insane, y'all. Gardening, this is why I'm falling out of love with gardening, by the way. The weeds. The weeds are killing me. Man, look at that. Weeds. And then in here somewhere is a fig bush that just keeps coming back. I love it. I'm not complaining. It's just thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker every year. And you kind of move it back, you can see. And of course, excuse me, lots of weeds growing in there too. So this all needs to be finished. Framing. I want to finish framing the last two barrels as well. So I'm going to dig all that stuff out in the corner and then finish these last two barrels, because I want to get those two posts up, because I have lights to put in. And yeah, not really growing a whole lot this year. I'm not planning on putting anything new in. There's some small tomato plants in the middle of the garlic, but that's pretty much it. I'm not really going to do a whole lot of growing. These will all be probably empty. I won't put anything in these other than some compost. But yeah, this pile still needs to be cut up and burnt. That's going away, even with the paint on it. It should be fine. It's either that or I'll throw it in the truck and dump it, but that's going to be expensive. Yeah, this year isn't going to be about gardening so much as it is about cleaning up this. It has to be. This is the 7th year. I think it's the 6th or 7th year. 7th year we've been here. And this has got to come to an end. I thought putting the wood chips down would be great, but all it did is made the ground even more fertile. That's all it's done. It's not doing any good for blocking weeds. Strawberries, I think I already covered that. Irises were gorgeous this year. This needs to be broken apart and separated. These are coming out and going to go in the front yard. Yeah, none of these top barrels here don't have anything. The rose actually belongs to the neighbor. It's on the other side of the fence. Greenhouse. Half dead pepper, half dead tomato, and a bunch of peppers that are thriving. Peppers. A bunch of weeds that are thriving. A few pepper plants, but these are all my overwintered peppers that are in here. Yeah. Greenhouse looks like crud. Weeds. That's all I got. Just tons of weeds. They're everywhere. Can't get the kids to leave my barrels alone. They keep playing with barrels and moving them. So I gotta cut the tops and bottoms out still. And possibly put dirt in them so they can't move them around. Well, here comes the rain again. Again. That's funny. So, yeah. Just is what it is. Yeah. I'm tired, y'all. I'm burned out. I've been at this for so long, and I'm the only one that comes out here and does anything, and I'm out here by myself doing it. It's been that way for years. Like a couple years ago, or a year ago, it was last year, I thought I was going to get some help, and then it turned out that it was a complete frickin' joke. Got damn near no help at all. Didn't seem to give a shit. So, yeah, I'm kind of done with the Back to Eden garden stuff in the backyard. Sort of. Maybe. We'll see. I do know that this is all going to get cleared, leveled. Swing set's probably going to go over there so it's out of the way. All the bricks are coming up. All the rock, if there's any rocks out or anything, they're all coming up, going away. And this is going to be set up so I can just run the lawnmower right over everything. I know the kids want a swimming pool this year. I've got it. I have the swimming pool. They're not getting it because I can't get any help out here. They'd rather do other things instead of come out and help me clean up the backyard so we can have a swimming pool. So they're not getting it. So, and the other thing is, mentally, I just don't have the energy. I just don't. I'm so tired. I just don't have it. It's old. Let's go over here. I'll show you the chickens and the craziness over here. Ta-da! We got some chicks. So, I have a tarp. Why? Because the neighbor moved, and they demanded that I tear a foot out in between the old neighbors, between the garage and my fence. So now I got this ugly, hideous thing. It's gotta go. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Can't keep the tarp over it for... It sucks. Little guy there, I think it's a boy. You can hear him every now and again kind of crowing, doing his thing. is 7 in total, I think. There's these guys, and I don't know what they are. No. I think the little guy's a rooster. Not sure. There's another one. I think there's another one in here. They like to... I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. You saying hi to the camera? You're not camera shy at all, are you? Looks like I got some bits of plastic in here that need to be dealt with. I had 9, and we lost 2. I think we lost 2. I have 7. I would like to have at least 10, but this is a real small area. Taking away that foot of space really messes with their space to move. I am going to fix, now that we have the new neighbors have moved in, I am going to replace the panel there and extend the fence and take this metal thing down and turn it back into what it was. Yeah, you're talkative. So, oh, I did hear somebody behind me. Who's behind me? Oh, cute little one. They're all different. All these guys. This was an ordeal. I went and bought twice last year. I bought chickens, and they all died. And I ordered some special eggs. I ordered 24 special eggs. None of them did anything. So I had a friend of mine, she's got a farm, and she put 12, I think, in the incubator, and we got 9 out of the 12. And I'm gonna probably have her do that again for me. Or maybe just buy a couple of her older hens that aren't laying eggs anymore. I just need the tilling. It's the compost tilling, that's what I need. Because this is where I get my compost from, y'all. If you don't know. All my yard waste, I mean, you got grass clippings and that kind of stuff here. All my yard waste and everything goes in here. Kitchen scraps, everything. And they till it and, yeah. Alright, well that pretty much wraps up this video. Discouraged, I am. You know what I need, and it sounds so millennial of me to say, but what I need is someone to shadow me. That's what I need. I need someone to be out here with me and do it with me and shadow me. I don't even have to do any work just to be here. I've tried getting my kid to do it, and neither one of them want to have anything to do with it, or me for that matter. I must be a horrible dad. No, they're just teenagers doing what teenagers do. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Sorry, I don't mean to sound depressed or depressing. It's a lot. This is one heck of an undertaking. And yeah, so all right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.